We've recently seen Cardano and IOHK bring digitized identity to the continent of Africa via the Ethiopia Atala Prism deal. In this video, I want to speculatively ask the question, are there more continents across the world where Cardano blockchain is getting ready to do the same? What is up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Hit the subscribe and like on the way in. This is kind of an exciting video. This is not the charts, although we know how bullish the charts are kind of looking right now. But this is something else, and it's speculative. I just came across this crazy thread. Peter started it talking about the European Union, Atala Prism, digital identity across, the European Union. And I just came across this. This is speculative. Please note, this is speculative. This isn't like huge news being announced, but follow me here. And truly, this is really interesting stuff. I wouldn't be covering it if it wasn't. I want to know your opinion in the comments below. Let's start here. You know this. We couldn't make you wait until Thursday, and this was in April, by the way. We're announcing our partnership with Ethiopia's Ministry of Education to create blockchain-based national ID and attainment recording system, rolling out to 5 million students. Based on Atala Prism, the ID will allow the creation of secure records of educational performance for 3,500 schools, 5 million students, 750,000 teachers, and it goes on. Now, if you're not aware, Atala Prism built on Cardano, decentralized identity provides individuals with a new way to own their personal information and enables secure and trusted transactions in their everyday life. I'll put a link in the description. You can read through Atala Prism, exactly what it does, but it truly is innovating the entire digital economy. And so this is where it started. I went down the rabbit hole, and maybe you saw this, and you can go down the rabbit hole with me. This was Peter over there on Twitter. He said Atala Prism, and it was a link to an article. Brussels aims to create new EU-wide digital identity. And so we can go look at the article, and a couple things to note here. The European Commission has put forward plans to establish a European digital identity that citizens will be able to use to open bank accounts, file tax returns, and enroll in university. Every EU citizen, resident, and business inside the European Union will have the right to obtain the digital identity, although it won't be mandatory. So it's kind of like an article. It's kind of like thinking, hey, that would be really cool if Cardano was that thing, right? But it doesn't stop there. And that's the thing, that this is the reason why I'm doing this video. The tool will be free of charge and valid in all 27 member states. So 27 member states, which make up the European Union in Europe. So this goes on. Now, this is the European Commission website, and it's talking about digital identity for all Europeans. I'll put a link below. Simple and safe way to control how much information you want to share with services that require sharing of information. And there's some bullet points of what that might look like. Now, Peter tweeted again. He goes on. Going through the websites of the EU, I see IOHK research is very much involved in all of this. No wonder, after seeing this article, I thought about IOHK involvement. So it's continuing now, right? And there was Francis over here on this thread. He said, in the video explaining it, it's actually showing Cardano. Most likely, we're going to see another flavor of Prism. Atala Prism, Ethiopia, and watch. Let's check this out. This is the European Commission. This is on their project page, privacy enhancing cryptography in distributed ledgers. Blockchain and distributed ledgers technologies, DLTs, have emerged as one of the most revolutionary developments in recent years, with the goal of eliminating centralized intermediaries and installing distributed, trusted services. So it goes on, and then it starts talking about this project, PRIViLEDGE. PRIViLEDGE realizes cryptographic protocols supporting privacy, anonymity, and efficient decentralized consensus for DLTs. Now, let's dig into that. What is PRIViLEDGE, right? And this is listed on the European Commission website. What we do, just to note, EU strategy, its role in setting priorities, and its implementation through EU policy. Now, about this website on the European Commission, which is Cordis, the Community Research and Development Information Service is the European Commission's primary source of results from the projects funded by the EU's framework programs for research and innovation. So the reason I'm showing you all of that is just because this PRIViLEDGE project is on the European Commission website. Now let's look at the PRIViLEDGE project, let's look at basically what Francis and Peter over here were talking about in terms of the Privilege project and the video. Now, here's the Privilege website, privacy enhancing cryptography in distributed ledgers. I'll put a link in the description. You can watch this video, the PRIViLEDGE.project.eu. The aim of the project Privilege is to develop and advance techniques that enhance privacy, anonymity, and efficient decentralized consensus for distributed ledgers technologies. Now, I'm going to play a very quick clip towards the end of this video and just check this out and let me know your thoughts below. And you can already see it on the screen, the logo right there. So this is talking about use cases of privilege, which utilizes zero trust.
Diplomas and Cardano updates. To find out more, go to www.privilege.
Okay, so literally in the video on the website, we have, speaking of Cardano, but also IOHK is on there on the end of the video. The project has received funding from the European Union's Horizon 2020 Research and Innovation Program under grant agreement, and you get the gist. Now, again, this isn't me releasing some crazy news. This is public information. This is speculative. There are no guarantees, right, that this is what's going to be implemented in the European Union. But this is European digital identity for all Europeans. This is the website talking about that. And it just all seems to make a lot of sense that they would utilize Atala Prism Cardano blockchain technology. And I just wanted to throw this out there. It's kind of fun to track this stuff. I went down the rabbit hole a little bit. I do charts all the time, but this is kind of this stuff is fun. And Peter, he does post this stuff a lot over there on Twitter. And it was a really interesting thread to kind of read about this. Somebody commented, they've obtained grants from EU to run hot software update pilots and research on blockchain programs. Charles mentioned in numerous occasions they partnered with IBM Labs on those too. And you can actually see IBM's on this screen at the bottom of the video. So really interesting stuff. Again, speculative, but thought it would be some interesting Cardano news to cover tonight as we watch these charts going back to the weekly, $1.83, entering into this phase where smart contracts come to us on the Cardano blockchain in September. Let me know your thoughts below. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. I appreciate all you cruising by. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.